Hello and welcome to another ActiveReach technical tutorial video. Today we're going to have a quick look at the three main statistics for DSL, which are sync rate, attenuation and SNR margin. So sync rate is the speed that your device has physically obtained with the DSL exchange. So of course the higher the speed the better. Although you may find your actual throughput speed is not as close to your sync rate as you might expect. Throughput can be affected by other things, of course. Attenuation. Attenuation is a general term that refers to signal loss over distance. So the lower the attenuation, the better, as this signifies less reduction in signal. An approximate guide for distance and attenuation is about 14 dB of attenuation is about 1 kilometer in distance, but that is a very rough guide. Attenuation figures can also be impacted by line quality, so they can be occasionally misleading. If you've got a very poor quality line, the attenuation figure might be reported a lot higher, even if it's a short line. If your attenuation is 50 dB or more, then you're probably on a long line, and that means your DSL speed and reliability will probably not be as good as you might hope. However, in some rural and remote locations, that might be perfectly satisfactory. SNR margin is the signal to noise margin, and this refers to the margin of error between background noise and good signal. Generally speaking, a higher SNR margin is normally a good thing. However, a lower SNR margin means a higher speed is being obtained, and a higher SNR margin is an indication of good stability. The SNR margin can fluctuate depending on your local environment, and interfering devices can cause your SNR margin to drop. If the margin of error drops too low, your DSL connection may drop altogether. Troubleshooting. Troubleshooting slow connections might be due to your low sync rate and high attenuation. Dropping connections may be caused by a low sync rate, or a high attenuation, or an SNR margin that is too low. So to resolve these issues, if it's a sync rate issue and an attenuation issue, these can be resolved by ensuring your internal cabling and your router is good and your DSL filters are good. If you're having sync rate issues and attenuation issues and you've resolved all your own equipment and your own internal cabling and you're happy that those are all satisfactory, then you can raise this to your DSL provider, and an engineer visit would normally be required to find out if there's a fault somewhere on the supplier maintained equipment. Dropping connections may be resolved by asking your provider to increase your SNR margin target, or by you trying to find any sources of interference, such as a microwave oven that is causing interference on your line. I hope that's been helpful. Thank you very much for watching.